Hi, I'm Callum Ferguson and you're watching CATV.
Hello again, Nathan Bracken here with the CATV, and as you can see, this is a place up there that's been requested greatly on Facebook. Unfortunately, we couldn't get up there and get some recording because it was going to cost us in excess of $2,000 to go in there and record. So unfortunately, the Shane Watson interview will have to be postponed at this stage. But you never know. Maybe in the future, when the payroll for CATV goes up a bit, we might get a chance to get in there and get some footage done. It was great to see the response on Facebook. It's good to see people are out there watching what we're doing and actually have a concern. Obviously the series is going pretty well for us at the moment, playing some good cricket, and probably importantly and the big game for us now is this one here. So to try and go 7-0 will be perfect. I think it's the first time that's ever been done. So there's a bit of pressure on us there to perform well. England's performing well in aspects of their game, and it's just about for them. I think if they get it all right, it's going to be a tough game, and we've just got to make sure we capitalise and can tick the boxes we need to tick. So for us, there's a bit of pressure, and I guess both ways. So hopefully we can get out there, play some good cricket, and get the result we're after. And probably a little bit more about the castle up there. Last time the boys were here, they had the pleasure in staying up there, and there was a few boys a little bit spooked by the castle and the aspects of it. And I know, speaking to some of the guys here that were on that tour and listening to the stories about pushing mirrors open to get into the bathroom and moving books or pulling a book down to open a door, and doors behind mirrors and windows and no windows in rooms and different shaped rooms, and yeah, so there was a lot of entertainment value there listening to the stories of all that, and it would have been nice to actually get in there and maybe stay there again, but unfortunately we're not there. But I guess it's times change, and being in a castle with magic windows and mirrors and doors is probably not what's going on these days. So, but hopefully maybe next time we're here we can get you in there and show you a little of the tricks of the castle, and you never know, you might see something floating around. And we're just actually at the fateful door. To me, 2001. These little cutout things unfortunately resulted in 4 stitches in my finger. So we're up here, raining, no cricket on, just walking around, chilling out, trying to, I guess, hoping the rain would stop. Stuck my hand in the door to flick it shut, pulled it out, and found a nice big gash in my hand, and 4 stitches later we were all good. So this is a faithful door that I'll be staying well away from come game time, and just to make sure I can get through the game without an issue. And Rowan, in answer to your question why the Miyagi hasn't come out yet, probably still trying to work on it, trying to get it right, but since everybody's got webcams and that now, more than happy to see some more celebrations sent in onto the Facebook page, and maybe we can go from there. Maybe I can sit down and go through those one day and actually get something that's probably a little bit easier for me to do. Probably a little bit quicker, and maybe, you never know, you might get to see it out there in a one-day international. Probably some of the other questions we had, which was a great response. Characters on tour, there's always one or two. Obviously with a lot of new guys coming in, guys are trying to find their way and find their feet, and you're sort of getting a little bit of entertainment value out of that, because you see, as the tour goes on, guys becoming more and more open, and you start to see the personality come out and what they're like. I think at the moment we probably don't have the major serial pests like Glenn McGrath used to be. I'm sure there's a few guys that'd be happy to step in there at some stage, but we'll just see as it goes on, as the personalities come out a bit more, who's going to take up that role. Mitchell was sort of pushing towards that, but he's settled down, which has been good. So you're not having the tap on one shoulder and looking over the other and all those things. So he's become probably, and I guess probably growing with the leadership role that he's had with the bowling. He's taken a very big leadership role within the group, and especially with the younger guys, and it's probably at his age and the amount of cricket he's played, it's great to see him stand up with that responsibility. And then also obviously about the hair, probably don't really trust the barbers over here, so that's probably an issue. I was asked last game, don't I trust the English barbers, and the answer was no, and it's probably going to be the same. And obviously in the rest of the tour, and we've got with South Africa and then India after that, there's probably 2 places there I don't really trust them either, so it might be quite long by the time I'm done and get back to Australia to somewhere I trust and get it done there. But thanks for the questions, thanks for the input. Obviously I'm very happy to continue this. I've had a great time doing this, so more questions you ask, obviously the more chance it is of me or somebody else answering them. So get on the Facebook page, put in the requests, and if you want, keep requesting for me. I'll get as much info as I possibly can, and I'll try and be your inside man to try and give you something about what happens with this team and what makes us tick, and try and give you the insight into some of the players, and maybe we can get to the chance where we get to sit down and I can chuck them over the grill and see how we go, and ask the tough questions, and maybe use the question you guys have gotten and what you want to know, and see if we can ask and see what the players answer with. So we'll see how we go, but keep the requests coming in, and thank you.